I know it's a little early today, but I wanted to wanted to finish this game. So you're listening to right there was the remix of the FF1 town theme from World of Final Fantasy. The entire soundtrack of that game is extremely good. Uh-oh. Looks like Hawk has been visited by the Fiend of Water. Made his water meter explode. That's not supposed to happen. That's very not good. Alright, so I went and stocked up on all the potions we should need for the rest of the game. And yeah, there's not a whole lot left. We gotta get the Wind Fiend, and we gotta go deal with the guy who's doing the shenanigans. We'll find out who that is later. It's a surprise. Meanwhile, the dinosaurs. They're back. I think this thing just hits really hard, so I'm gonna hit it really hard first. Yeah, this thing that's kind of scary about this guy is that he only hits once. It's just really, really hard. The amount that he hits you. I have half a mind to use Ruse, but I don't know that I need it. I could probably take this guy out. So what's this, what does Buckler cast? Buckler. Let's see, let's check. Buckler casts nothing. It doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Alright, so, treasure chests. There's some good ones in here. We're gonna get them. Also, vampires. We got all your vampires right here. I'm gonna save my things there. Oh yeah, so one of the ways this game tricks you is that it shows everything that you have in the item menu, not just the stuff that's useful. So you might just, you know, I don't know, waste turns trying to use things that don't do anything. And then you run into 5 Draculas, and they try to eat you. Which reminds me, incidentally, I saw the new trailer for Bloodstained. Did I see it yesterday? I think I saw it yesterday. They did a new trailer for Bloodstained, which is the Castlevania. The Metroid-type Castlevania game. That's being made by the guy who made them back in the day. And I loved it. Iga might have actually turned into Dracula, which is a little unfortunate for him, sort of. I mean, I guess he's technically immortal. But the trailer's great. It's a great trailer. The game looks way better than it did before. Like, they messed with the lighting, they did all sorts of stuff, and it looks great. And it's coming out at the end of June. For me, it's going to be June 25th, because I'm getting the Switch version. But I am super psyched. We're going to stream that for sure. I am really excited for it. Yeah, definitely check out the trailer if you haven't yet. And actually, to get in the mood for that, I was thinking we might stream... I was just thinking about this this morning. Say, why don't I stream the 8-bit Bloodstained game that was made by Intisys, who also did Mega Man 9 and 10. That game is quite good as well. I think we might do that and get a little bit of action game in between this and the inevitable FF2 stream. Man, I love all Castlevania. It's one of my favorite game series. And it's not there's a Legacy collection that might be released now. I don't know. But there's a Legacy collection they put out that has like 8 of the Castlevania games from the old platforming style of game. And I was really excited when I saw that because they put the Game Boy Castlevania 2 on it, which is one of my favorites and has amazing soundtrack. And it's way better than the first Game Boy one and way better than regular Castlevania 2. I'm probably gonna check that out at some point as well. Never really too much of a Contra guy. Like, I like Contra well enough, but I never liked it anywhere near as much as I like Castlevania. And that's right, it has Kid Dracula, which I've never played. I heard it's, not easy. Was it a Game Center CX game? Kid Dracula? I do not remember. I feel like it was. Ooh, we got a heal helmet. We're not actually going to equip this because it's not great, but I'm going to put it on Honey, and this is another thing that casts heal. So there's going to be multi-heal. The Vorpal is useless, unfortunately. It's supposed to be a high critical hit weapon, but those don't exist in this game, so rip. On the other hand, this Aegis shield that's the good stuff. We're gonna equip this immediately and throw away. So long, Opal Shield. I know they like to mess around on the randomizer streams and call it the game changer, but it's the only thing that's changing is my carbon footprint. I'm tossing it in the trash. I don't think this Chimera is that tough. I'm just gonna punch him to death. You could take a little bit of a hit, but not a whole lot. Let's see, does this guy have special abilities? Oh, he does. Am I the master? Yes. Like, if there's one thing I learned from Ghostbusters, it's that. Maiden Lefane. Apparently I gotta worry about these guys. These guys have that fire ability that I don't like very much. I don't know how often they use it, though. 50-50 shot. It's a server rack. Oh, you know, it kind of does. It does look like a computer bank of some sort. Yeah, I can buy that. Bad man. Na 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 na. I don't know that these are weak against anything. But I do know that they're bad news. They can take a lot of hits. Oh, Nightmare must be strong to fire. Well, that's okay. Now we get the Black Mage in on that heal action. I'm not certain what Snorting does. I don't know that I've been hit with it. It's probably a Darkness attack. Most of the ones that miss are Darkness attacks. But I keep saying that when it could be a Confusion attack, and I could get wrecked. Let's see. Get all those heals in. There, get him good. Alright, so this is also where the dragon armor is. And, so the Aegis Shield protects against poison attacks, which also includes most things that can petrify you. And then the dragon armor protects against the basic elements, fire, ice, lightning. So together, and with the Procate blocking death, we can have the fighter block 5 out of the 8 elements. There's only 3 ribbons in the game, so not everybody can have one. Somebody has to have some kind of weakness, and unfortunately it's going to be Vin. But we can get most of his stuff, or we can cover most of the issues. Okay. Oh, yeah, poison. Whoops. That's right, it didn't actually go off. We're gonna be very conservative with these potions, I think. I'm trying very hard to never have to buy anything again in a shop. More Draculas. Actually, I can use the Light Axe on these. I think they're undead. Yep, undead. And it's better to use this than fire since it does a higher base damage. He got a little beat up. Going after her. That's not nice. Now we have some options for this particular dungeon. So we can do it all in one shot, or we can go until we get the adamant, and then take that back to the dwarves and get Excalibur, and then go back in with Excalibur, and hopefully just bash our way through. Now the advantage to this, Vinny can only get up to level 3. I kept thinking it was 4, but that's ninjas. Ninjas get black magic up to level 4. Finn only gets up to 3 and can't use harm. So the advantage to getting the Excalibur first is that there's an area up ahead called the Bridge of Destiny. And on the Bridge of Destiny, you might, 5% of the time, run into this game's optional super boss, the Warmech. And basically all you can do is hit him and pray. Maybe try to run. I think you can run. Thor hammer. We're gonna move that over here. Duke's gonna get these weapons that nobody wants. Did I just say RNG encounter-based super boss? I sure did. Yep. Yep, that's why it might be wise to take our adamant and make sure that we do something that will stick, even if we're killed. And the good news is that we got plenty of time. Like, my goal for tonight is to, like, at least watch the second half of the basketball game and eat chicken wings and goof off. We've got plenty of time until that happens. So we are going to finish the game in this stream. It's just a matter of, you know, do we take an extra trip to go see the dwarves? Or, you know, risk doing this entire thing over again? I should note that last time I played the game, I did run into Warmech, and it was wildly unpleasant. Safer route? Yeah. I'm thinking the safer route's probably a good plan. This is actually an upgrade. There we go, there's that dragon armor. Now we're in business. Don't need that. Oh, finally, one that I'm not ambushed on. That's good. And, yeah, it gets us more time to use the Excalibur. Like, the best weapons in the game, you don't get a whole lot of a chance to use. Because you get Excalibur really late. Like, generally speaking, you would get it just before the final dungeon. And the Massive Moon's in the final dungeon. So that's not, you know, useful. Alright, we're gonna get it, it's just not great. You don't get much time to play with it. Nice thing about the Massive Moon, though, is that everybody can use it. Means it's probably going on Yin's, since only Vin can use Excalibur. I think we gotta be getting close to another level, right? Yeah. We're getting there. Last time I played this game, I started the final dungeon at level 26. One of us escaped with a cube. I'm glad. Ooh, Wyverns and worms. Uh-huh. They seem a little dangerous. Yeah, I'll attack. And maybe really just kind of light these guys up a bit. Oh, you know, these guys might have less than 300 HP. I could probably hit them with one of the Black Mage spells. I mean, it's not super useful when they come in big groups like this, but it is theoretically possible. Not too bad of a fight. How do Rub and Quake work? Okay, so Rub and Quake are, I mean, they're instant kill moves. Quake tries to kill everything. Rub tries to kill one target. And the way they work is... they're just, they're just chance. So... anything that isn't immune... oh, that's right, we gotta fight the boss. Blue Dragon should be ice. Yeah, so it's, Rub is a single target spell, and it's Death Elemental, whereas Quake is Earth Elemental and hits everything. It's also more accurate. Quake is generally, better if you want to use it to, like, actually, uh-oh. I wasn't paying attention and Honey died. What happened? Let's save the potion since I know we're going to get out of here later. Yeah, they're just percentage-based rolls. Except for Quake, it doesn't work on anything that that flies or swims or anything that resists Earth. I like this place has a neat, like, mechanical music to it. It's not shared with anything else. Manticore, Manticore. I don't think these things are that strong. But something like this, for example, it has wings, so it's immune to Quake. It's quite annoying, really. Stinger. I think that Stinger move, I want to say it paralyzes. So you don't really want to get hit by that. Might be poison. I've never seen it come up on the races, though. Actually, that's right, Honey's really far behind again now. Well, not that far behind. Actually, that death kind of synced her up a bit. Bane sword, Bane sword. Let's see. Yeah, I want someone to have this. I'm not sure who, though. Yeah, that looks better. Bane Sword casts Bane, of course, which is a poison-based instant death, and it actually works on... Now, Silver doesn't do anything, it's just strong. There's a lot of these enemies that you can do stuff to. Let's see if I can get any of them with the Bane Sword. No, they don't want to be gotten by the Bane Sword. Understandable. Nope, guess not. Yeah, Bane is another instant death. It's a lower level instant death, though. It's poison based. And, yeah, it's not bad. Oh, who didn't get it? Who didn't get the level Duke? Oh. Just get whatever amount of healing I can get out of this. Ooh, I did not expect that. That was quite unexpected. Double crits. Another heal helmet. I don't know if I can carry that. Yeah, that must be another piece of armor. Just drop that heal helmet. Oh, another pro ring. Does anybody not have one? Pro ring, pro ring. Oops. Well, I guess that's fine. This guy. Oh, so actually, there is something interesting about this guy. I was reading up the. I've got the Ultimania archives, right? My microphone is sitting on it, but I was reading it earlier today, and it showed the concept art for all the various monsters, or all the basic monsters, not their palette swaps. And this eye is, in the Japanese version at least, very clearly just a D&D beholder. Like, it's so obvious that that's what it is, that that's presumably why they changed it. I thought that was pretty funny. Pile of money. Lots of Batmans. I do something with these guys. Let's see, what can I do to them? Bad man. Brack? Brack, single target or multi-target? That's single target. Let's get a little at 3. Haven't busted out the old at 3 yet. They have pretty high magic defense, though. Here and there. Love that tiny incremental healing. Survivors. Just another round of cast heals. Now, my biggest worry with this party is the final boss. One thing the final boss can do is completely heal all of its own HP, and then start flinging insta-kills at you. And I don't know that I'm quite ready to be able to take it out before it gets to that spell. Oh, got him. Got them both. Alright, so this is kind of an asterisk-shaped room. I'm not quite sure where everything is in it, though. One of these chests is the adamant, which we need to go and make Excalibur. I do think this is also where we get the last ribbon. So we'll just clear this out. All good. So I finally caught up on the week of JoJo that I missed. Can't hold anymore. This must be a piece of armor. And I was not... I guess I don't need this. Oh, don't need that. Oh, I'm getting clogged on equipment. So I finally saw last week's JoJo, and then I found out that this week's was a clip show. And, it's killing me now. The wait for the next real episode is a bit much. Can't just end on that particular note and then have a clip show. That's messed up. Yeah, it's super messed up. And this is the first part where I have not read the manga version, so I didn't know that was coming at all. I was pretty shocked. Very good episode, though. I feel like I say that for most of the episodes, though. I forget if I got these. Opal shield. Don't need it. Get rid of it. Ribbon, yes. Do want. Yeah, this is a bit of a messy situation. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with all this stuff. Well, this guy just has to go, though. We know what to do with him. Now, XXXX, the letter X 4 times, that automatically hits anybody with 300 or less HP. And they just die. There's no resisting it. There's the exit down below. I could spare a 3 spell for these guys. Oh. Oh, they don't have much health. I was not expecting to actually get one. Alright, what's trash next? Heal helmet, I guess. Black shirt. So the black shirt is quite good. It's at least as good as the gold ring, but you can also use it to cast ice too. The white shirt, on the other hand, I don't know that I can use this. I certainly can't equip it. Yeah, it's a white wizard only piece of armor. Oh, but it casts Invis too. Okay, I gotta keep that then. But I want to put it on... I don't know, maybe it just stays there. weird if Duke uses it? I think it is, because that would take away from my damage output. Is that okay? That looks a little blasphemous, but I'm gonna go with it. I almost feel like I'm playing 2 red mages now. It should be fine, though, since I can still, I don't necessarily need Lit 2. I can just use all the other spells for free, and I've got multiple people that can spam Lit 2. I don't necessarily need the Black Mage to have it, since intelligence doesn't matter in this game. That's just broken. Works in FF2, though. Aha! That's the good stuff. Yeah. So I'm gonna clear out the rest of this floor, and then we can go and investigate. I say investigate? I don't know what we're investigating. And we're gonna cast Exit is what we're gonna do. And go get Excalibur, not investigate. Urnaga. Good thing about Ice 2 is that it's a stronger spell than the other two. It just has a higher damage range and base damage. So that'll be my default attack. Wonder if these can be hit with the light axe. Probably not. I know they're weak against fire, though, so... Oh! Oops. Mistakes have been made. I will attack. But not with the mage. It's a lot of hits, a lot of chances for paralysis. Not a lot of health, so that's good. Found house. Oh, there's no way that can be anything useful. I have all of the good equipment. Therefore, this is junk. Alright, first let's go ahead and save with our bounty. And go see some dwarves about a sword. Also fight dinosaurs, because that's just how we roll. We were in the floating castle. So you go up that tower, and then there's a teleporter, and if you have a cube, you go to a flying mechanical city. Like the Lanka Ruins in FF5. And yeah, the adamant was hiding there. Future space metal that we're going to use to make a really kick-ass sword. Oh, Mithril Helm? Yeah, that's a Mithril Helm. I don't want it. I'm glad that I kept all of my fancy stuff. Man, Mithril Helm. What are they thinking? Mithril Helm. Incidentally, all the Mithril stuff in the NES game was renamed as just Silver. Don't know why. It seems like a kind of an odd thing to change. Yes, there was a house in that room. Okay, dwarves. Dwarves should be over here. Where's the smith? Here he is. Adamant! Now let me make the sword for you. Best work I've ever done. It is my gift. Ray's Saber. I don't know. Maybe it's the Vorpal. Alright, so Vin has damage of 53. Hit 106. But now... damage 66, hit 111. I don't think he's going to get to his next hit, though. I don't think he's going to get to 5. How's Duke doing, though? 71. Might make it. Alright, let's see what I can clear out of inventory. Most of this. Yeah, that'd be Vorpal. Don't need that. Don't need this. Don't need that. Oh, there's a Vorpal. Here it is. The Vorpal. Blade of Sasuke is the katana, I believe. Which I can't use, it's a ninja-only weapon. Alright. Let's head back. Oops, one square too far. Okay. So here's the question. Do we want to see Warmech? Or do we want Warmech to stay far, far away? I don't think there's an easy answer. Because it's cool if we see it, but we also probably die. Alright, let's get to it. Fortunately, it's this place was like made to be exited out of. There's a lot of just really convenient stuff that otherwise has no reason to be there other than to be convenient. They know they put Warmac in here. And if I had to guess, I would say we'd probably gain another level on the way up. We'd almost certainly gain another level if we fought Warmac and won. Oh, what's this? Guard. Actually, I should do it this way with the Thor hammer. This guard's not doing a very good job. Dracula. Get out of here, Dracula. Go back to your own game series. What's that they say about him? You do not belong in this world. Well, he doesn't. Heal. That's less good, getting paralyzed. Nice. Nice. I'd like as many levels as I can get before. Oh, you're not long for this world? Not you don't belong in this world? Did they change it for the PSP game? I heard a bunch of stuff was changed for that, and not much was good. Ooh. Bring in the thunder. Alright, what's everybody else at? 1,005. Yeah, they'll be fine. Maybe chug some cures, though? We don't need these level 1 charges anyways. And I'll keep 1 charge for Ruse. Let's see, was it up? I think it was up. Yeah, I never played the PSP version. It's always been PlayStation or bust for me. Especially that nice echo that's on everybody's voices because of however they recorded it. I love that. It's authentic, is what it is. Which means one more fight for Duke. Was 360 the same as the PlayStation version? PS1 minus cutscenes, yeah. Man, I love Symphony of the Night. That's why I'm so excited for Bloodstained. I have not played a game like that in quite some time. I guess Momodora 4 was the last one that I played. Or, oh no, it was Hollow Knight. I replayed Hollow Knight on Switch recently, so Hollow Knight was the last game of that kind that I played. Or that it was Momodora 4, though, which is pretty good. Yeah, Momodora is a neat game. I was really surprised with how good it was. I think I played 3 as well. Ooh, poison. Okay, well, it's not paralysis, so that's fine. I'm happy to be wrong in that case. I mean, basically everything is a scorpion, right? Although in Manticore's case, he is part scorpion. He actually just has a scorpion's tail. That's real. And this is the way. Okay, so this is, you're saying this is like the scrolly floor? You're gonna talk to Robot Friend. Look out over the world from this window. Maybe not. I don't know if you can fall here, but I don't want to chance it. These guys are a little rough. I think I will try to blunt the damage. Fortunately, I'm immune, or rather resistant, to all of this nonsense. It's still gonna hurt a bit. Man, can you imagine doing this without the dragon armor and all the ribbons? I did get third ribbon, yes. But there's something else in here. Not the helm. There's a pro cape. It's like a shield that's not a shield. I think that's still to come. Or is it in the Temple of Fiends? Can't remember. Procape, yes. Yes, we will receive Procape. Well, I know which piece of armor goes out next. It's that awful buckler that Yin's is using. There's literally just clothes in one of the chests? That's not useful. Alright. So long to Buckler. We knew it well. Excellent. And now I don't have anything droppable. What is that? Well, if is that clothes? If it's just clothes, then we're gonna forget about it. Yeah, okay. If that's clothes, then forget it. Get rid of it. Don't even need to pick it up. Huh. These Medusas I should be able to just take out. And I forgot to heal, so that's not good. Glance is almost certainly petrification. I mean, if it's not, then why even call these Medusa? I can see the monsters are getting nastier. Healing in. Alright, I don't think I need any more pro rings. I already got 4. So I'll skip that chest. That is not a worthwhile encounter. That was worth not much. If I see that one again, I might run. These guys are easy enough, though. Ooh, cash money. I love cash money. I'll pick that up for sure. Out. As long as we keep getting these manticores, I'm feeling good. They are, for how easy they are, they're very worthwhile. Oh, one shot. Nope, nothing there. It's got some neat lore, I guess, since there's like a NASA command center in there, but it's not not useful. Kind of makes you wonder what all this was for, which is unfortunately not explained in the Ultimania guide. It does talk about the bats, though. Like, there's a relationship chart between all the characters in the game, and the bats are listed as one of the characters in the game. And it says that they were cursed to become bats. Which I guess we knew already. Sentry? These are robots, so they should be weak to lightning. But, sure didn't look very weak to lightning. Ash money. And katana. Sadly, I can't use it. It's supposed to be pretty good for ninja, though. I don't remember, actually, whether or not I ever used it. I've been looking at hacks of FF4 lately. I watch a lot of free enterprise races as well, and it kind of gave me the hankering to play SNES FF4 again, but the last time I played it was in Japanese, so I kind of wanted to play it in English, but with all of the stuff from the original game that was taken out. And I've been trying to figure out what the best way to do that is. Is there like a hack or a combination of hacks that's good for that? I heard about like the Naming Way edition being good, but I don't really know what's what. Is there any guidance on the best way to play Super Nintendo FF2/4 in the manner closest to the original, but while still being able to read it? And it's an easy enough game that if you remember where to go, you can beat it by playing in Japanese, even if you can't read it. But I say easy enough. It's actually quite difficult, but you can do it. Cecil's Bizarre Adventure? Is that like an actual thing? Yeah, that 4. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. Oh. But yes, that is in fact the game I'm talking about. Oh, which way do they go? It's like south and east? Oh no, that's not good. This could be extremely poor. Not feeling that. These things are back from the ice cave and they're still tremendously deadly. Double trance. Oh no. Well, that's just really bad. We have to run. Can't run. Oh, you better run. You're gonna be extraordinarily dead if you don't run. Come on. Okay. But how about the running? Have we, what about that? Oh, good. That was a brush with death. That's it. Oh. Okay. It's that time again. We are now at the Bridge of Destiny. At the end of this bridge is Tiamat, the Fiend of Wind. In between us and Tiamat is a giant robot. There's about a 5% chance to encounter it. This is not it. This is Nachos. I personally don't really want to see it. But then again, anybody who hasn't seen it yet is probably like, yeah, fight the robot. Get in the robot battle. Gotta heal. You really gotta heal because it very often just drops a nuke on you straight out. Not even like the proper nuke spell, the ability nuclear. Oh, this is also bad. We gotta run from this. Hopefully we gotta run from this before that particular thing happens. Man, I don't like this bridge. It's even worse than I remember. No. my heart jumps out of my throat a little bit every time I hear the battle noise. No! Okay, it's just these. These things aren't too bad, so I'm resistant to fire now. Ooh. Full power ice too can take these out. So I'm gonna get outsped on all of this. So close. So close, the end is in sight. Yes! Oh, I made it. Okay. In that case, we're gonna fight Tiamat instead. Lightning erupts from the Fiend's Ball. So Garland will knock us all down, but this guy will put an end to our adventure. Let's do that, and this, and see if I win. Thunder, that's not too bad. Those are some really high damage rolls for it, even though I'm resistant. Big hit. And this guy is actually, you can hit him with Brack. So let's just throw one out there, see if I win. Oh, wow. Okay, never mind. Vin and Duke just crushed them. Yeah, that's why I heard that the J2E patch added a bunch of memes and nonsense, which is why I was looking at that's why I was looking at the, what was it, Project 2 was one of them, and the other was Naming Way Edition. Oh boy. Okay. So, in order to get to the last dungeon, first we're going to have to find out what it is. And for that, we're going to make another trip back to Crescent Lake. And maybe sell this katana too. Oh wow, level 24. This is the weakest I've ever been going into the final dungeon. In the PS1 version, if you don't choose the right option during it... What? What options can you even choose in that game? Like, there aren't options, right? Let me see. Oh, I see. I see. That's the scene where you agree to help Fabul defend against Baron. Yeah, I've never said no. Huh. Here we go. So time will repeat itself every 2,000 years. Break the time loop. Someone who traveled back 2,000 years is the cause of the world's destruction. After 2,000 years, they'll travel back again and again and again. It's a time loop. 4 fiends were sent forward in time from 2,000 years in the past and threaten to destroy the world today. Time is repeating. In order to break the time loop, you must eliminate the enemy who controls from 2,000 years past. Four orbs shining again, the time gate can be broken. The true enemy is 2,000 years in the past. There we go. Temple of Fiends is the center of the 4 altars. So the final dungeon is the first dungeon of the game. Temple of Fiends. Which fits in nicely with the time loop stuff that they came up with there at the end. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it makes more sense than some other games in the series. Like, I would say it makes more sense than, you know, Final Fantasy VIII. And potions. Have I got enough? Yeah, 74 potions isn't enough. I don't know what is. Alright, give me just one moment. I'm going to refill my water. And then we will do the Temple of Fiends Revisited. Okay. Yes, I did see that. That's how I found out about the whole Naming Way edition thing. Alright, I'm gonna just accept that 74 potions is enough. No need to mash the A button anymore. Now, another cool thing is that since we can speak Lefanish, and we now know what's going on, we can talk to these bats. They are the 5 lost Sky Warriors. They battled the world's destruction 4 years ago. 400 years ago, rather. So we mess with the black orb, that's good. Real enemies, 2,000 years ago. Okay. Well, the Mazboon's not till the end. Ooh, chance to strike first. That's good. These are frost, so presumably weak to fire. Just get them out of the way. How close am I to another level anyway? Oh, fairly close. I'll get to 25 at least, but I'll still be lower than I was before. There's not a whole lot of treasure until, like, the end. Gas D. That's not good. Use... I think these are the ones with the damage poison. Funky Fantasy 4. No. No, I'm good. I don't need a new funky mode to enjoy Final Fantasy 4. Oh, the machine translated version? Well, that's interesting. Possibly painful, but interesting. Ooh. Phantom. This thing doesn't seem very nice. Oh. No, it's dead now. Rip. It's also worthless. Look at all that money I can't use. Okay, so here you would think that you would use the rod again. But in fact, what you gotta do to get through here is use the loot that you got at the very beginning of the game. And that opens the place up. Alright. So with that out of the way... Ooh, That's a lot. I'll do double fire twos. This isn't going to be anywhere near as bad of a fight, though, now that I have resistance to ice on everybody. I would still like to actually cast my spells, though. No, no. Oh, let me see, can I, hang on. Okay, we're gonna hold on this screen for just a second. I have to bring this up. This is funny. So there's a machine-translated version of FF4 called Funky Fantasy. And we got this image of it in chat. And it's glorious, really. Yep, there it is. The classic. Export. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, hey, level ups. I was too busy reading about Takeshi to notice the level ups. Alright, this is zombies. Zombies should be weak to all of this stuff. Not the best rolls, but we'll live. Try to get a little bit of healing in. There we go, that finishes off level 25. Worm. I don't know about this worm business. I don't think this guy's very tough, though. Yeah, he ain't tough at all. The good thing about this Final Dungeon is that there aren't treasures everywhere. So as long as you know the way, you're fine. And luckily, I do know the way. This is the part I tune in for every time on those races, so I know, I pretty much know where I'm going here. Alright, so this is the so-called Earth floor. At the end of this floor... Well, you'll see what happens at the end of the floor. Oh, Rock Golem. Rock Golem. What's all this about then? Actually, no, yeah, that's right. Oh, good. I didn't really want to find out how much damage he can do if he hits a bunch of hits. Little more damage than I would have liked in that fight. Hmm. Oh, come on, guys. Somebody's gotta step up and get that spell off. Cast a spell, please. Don't all get outsped by these Medusa. That's not great. That's better. Yes, okay. Maybe these... oh, no, they were probably, not weak to fire. Outside of stuff, the 3D remake of FF4 is regarded as definitive. Is this the way? Oh, no, I've forgotten now. Yes. Gotta heal up first, though. Yeah, I liked the 3DS version of FF4 quite a bit, but it just feels kind of wrong. Just playing like 3D. I don't know. I really like the sprite work and everything in the SNES version. So at the end of each floor, you get a refight with one of the fiends. They're upgraded. They have more health and they have more attacks and more spells. Lich in particular likes to cast Nuke. So let's see if we can kill him before he gets it. I'm really hoping. Come on, take him out. One shot. Nope. One more. Get him. Yes! Okay, good. That's very fortunate. And that's a trap tile, not a regular thing, so you're just kind of... even if you exit out, you have to refight them every time anyway. Grey Worm. Grey Worm. I think you just attack these. That'll do. Oh, this way. Hmm. I think I may have gone the wrong way already. Oh. Well, that's perfect. That's the only one that wasn't targeted with an attack. Page 12. Yes, indeed. No? Hmm. Oh, no, there's the door. Forgot about these guys. They're like, these are from a few dungeons ago, like half a game ago. They shouldn't be that hard. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I just completely missed the door here. The counter rate seems to be a bit higher than on the previous floor. Hmm. And I do believe there's treasure on this floor. It's the first one that has stuff, but it's not the best stuff. And in fact, I don't even think I'm gonna pick this stuff up because it's not the Masamune. The less wear and tear on my fighters when I get to the end, the better. Still a big hit. Alright, carry 2. Carry 2, cast slow on her. Yeah, so carry 2 beats you up pretty hard. But if you can get her down to just 1 attack, then you're in business. Get that white shirt up. I should be just fine. Oh, wow. That's a hit. Much hit, much crit. Wow. Alright, well, we're onto the water floor now. There's nothing on this floor. We just gotta go to the end. It's a... Yeah, this is just a big pile of dudes. I'm glad these things are just straight up taken from the other dungeon. The actual damage done there was a little uninspiring, though, gotta say. A little better. That's more like it. Yeah, so the stairs are in that that center area, I believe. No, they're there. They're down there. Getting so close to the end. I can feel it. I can feel victory. This is honestly so much easier than the than the rest of the series. The final dungeons. Use the hammer. I can throw off a lit 3. That's safe. There's only one spell I need in the final battle in terms of dungeon, or in terms of damage. That's Nuke. That's the final boss. Resists everything, except punching. I'd like to do the healing in battle when possible. Saves on menuing. I've learned the joys of efficient menuing from Games Done Quick and RPG Limit Break and all that good stuff. I'm a little disappointed that those tombstones don't say anything like, "Your grave." Oh. Oh, he showed up a few steps faster than I was expecting. Well, I guess we're fighting him now. You're not getting me with that nonsense, though. That's just a free turn for me. And I'll chuck a lit 3 at him. That's not a particularly good lit 3. That's okay, though. Vinny's got it. Alright, so this is the floor where I need to be careful and make sure that I pick up the Messamum. Go south. Oh. What? Defend fire. Shenanigans. Wow, that was a really bad back attack. Man, they turned off their weakness. I got a bad feeling about this fight. I think the back attack on this one is going to be overall harmful. One thing I should probably note about the life spell, doesn't work in battle. Of course not. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it is annoying. The only thing that'll cause a reset is Yin's dying. I do get a level up. Unfortunately, I have no way to get those extra spell casts in. Which is annoying because I'm not going to get to cast Nuke. I never had any spell cast. Oh no. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so the mass moon's down here somewhere. Touchdown, Iron Golem. This guy's a lot easier than the one in Dark Souls. So I suppose that one's pretty easy too. Oof. That's a bad roll. See if I can get that shirt off. Yeah, that helps. I don't want to get punched in the face too hard. No! Not good. Alright, well, Vin is fine. Duke has been slowed. That means his attacks drop to 1. You can counteract it with fast. I don't see any need to. Nice thing about the invis spells is that they stack. You can just keep pumping up your evasion over and over and over again. There's Duke. He might have perished in that previous fight. But he'll be fine. Air? I haven't even seen these. These didn't show up at all, did they? You know, I got a first strike, so I'll just run. Here's the mass moon. And it's a little strange, but that's I think we're doing it like this. 70. 67. Wow, Yin's is actually a higher damage dealer. That's good, though. I need 3 physical damage dealers because, you know. Elemental damage doesn't work on the last 2 bosses of the game. Oh, will you stop with the with the attacks? I just want to get to the boss. Not having any nuke charges. Yeah, I didn't check before I came in. I was a couple levels too low for nuke charges. That makes you wonder a little bit if I'm getting enough damage to win the final battle. At last, the vampires have converged with their leader. You take them all out at once. Ooh. Yeah, so unfortunately you can't just go up. Tiamat is in the hallway up there. I don't really want to find out what the air elementals do. Oh, that's not good. Come on, Vin. Can't just let yourself be dazzled by all the sparkling. Good job. Great job with those damage rolls. Okay, here we go. Oops. Oh, that's not good. I did not know he had Bane. That's scary. Scary stuff. Oh, if that had hit Yin's, man, that would have been bad. Let's just, let's give one of these. Huh. Maybe a lip 3? Nothing doing there. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's Tiamat 2 down. Evil Man. That's a new one. I don't think I've seen this enemy before. Let's look him up on the old chart. Oh, they can cast Nuke. That's good. That's wonderful. Let's make absolutely certain that never happens. Okay. This is it. Final floor. In this room is the ultimate fiend. I'm gonna heal up. Make sure my body is entirely ready. Okay. Oh, is everybody ready? Ready to take on Chaos, the ultimate fiend? I'm ready. It's Garland! It was Garland all along! He was so mad that he got knocked down at the start of the game instead of knocking us all down, that he has gone back in time 2,000 years. Well, let's hear it from the man himself. Remember me? Garland, you puny lot thought it had defeated me, but the four fiends sent me 2,000 years into the past. From here, I sent the four fiends to the future. Fiends will send me back to here, and the time loop will go on. After 2,000 years, I will be forgotten, and the time loop will close. I will live forever. You shall meet doom. So Chaos looks cool, but he doesn't even have his own, you know, his own boss music. There's no boss music anywhere in this game, not even in the final battle. It's a little sad, but it is what it is. 106. We gotta deplete 2,000 HP. We got about a little under 300. Ice 3. Not very useful. The key is that you have to beat him before he casts his fourth spell, since that is Cure 4, which will heal him completely. Got about 270 on him. Yeah, add that up, that's about 700. 900. Alright, we're at about 1150 damage. I think we're gonna get it. I feel good about this. I guess I can slow to him. Not an elemental. $269. Very nice. About 1400. Almost 1700. Come on, Duke, get him. Oh, just short. Just short. The next round she'll do it. Get ready. Got him! Oh, that went a lot better than I thought it would. Turns out the Black Belt and Master are ridiculously powerful. And Duke proved it over and over again throughout the game that I was a fool for never trying a black belt before this. And the Red Mage was interesting. I never really felt like I knew what I was doing with the Red Mage, but the fact that I could assign yins to do basically whatever was very helpful. And it's not like I got any level 8 magic on my Black Mage, so not having it, or not having Life 2 or any of that stuff, not having the Wizard exclusive spells never really bothered me with the Red Mage. I liked the Red Mage a lot. I could see perhaps playing like a fighter and one of each of the mages. That might be a good party. I see it in the races sometimes. Just because they don't know what spells are going to be usable. It gives you a nice mix. Yeah, evil no longer dominates the world or covers it in darkness. We were victorious. But it's over now. Wrong has been set right. And somehow we're traveling back in time, or forward in time. I don't know how this works. We are in fact going back to the future. Apparently Garland's waiting for us, even though we just killed him. Again. Or is it a case of, because I defeated Chaos, everything that happened was erased? Well, whatever the case, I'm sure everything went just fine. Just fine. Oh, I see. You come back before the whole game happened. At least I think I understand. Yep. I got it. Never forget. Never forget. How about some credits? Let's get some good credits action. Oh, yeah, hang on, no, we need to make sure we don't go to the dark side first. Now, there's no evil emperors yet. That'll be in the next game. So we'll have an evil emperor. And there will be a guy who is a dark knight of sorts, who's very scary and wears a helmet all the time and just kills, anybody he doesn't like, including his own dudes. He's definitely not Darth Vader. Not at all. Just the Dark Knight. Mm-hmm. But that's a tale for another time. So this has been the original Final Fantasy. I still think it's a good game. Even with all of its flaws and imperfections and bugs, and there are many of them, I think it's a really fun game to play. And I had a blast playing it. It's got good replay value, since you can always try lots of different party combinations. It's a little hard to know where you're supposed to go after the game manual instructions run out, which is, kind of a pain. And a lot of the depth is lost by bugs, spells not working, weapons not having their properties going correctly, things like that. But even with all of that stuff gone, what you have left is still a fun game. Like, it's really rough around the edges. Like, the battle scenes look, kind of garbage with the boxes around everything. That's gone by the next game. Starting in the next game, it looks like all of the future 2D Final Fantasy games. But you can absolutely see why this was such a big thing, and why it spawned a massive franchise that goes on until today. And we will go on with it as well. I'm going to play an action game, probably Bloodstained, the 8-bit version. I don't want to jump right into the next game immediately. Final Fantasy II requires some preparations. I need to consult the charts, the star charts, and all sorts of things to determine exactly the best way to disassemble said game. But we will do that at some point for sure. Not today, though. Right now, it's just about time for the basketball game to begin, so... Oh, nice. I timed it perfectly. So I'm gonna get out of here, get some food, go be social. It'll be fun. I will see you next time.